So last time I did say that I could easily replace Frieza with Broly or Monica, but you know what? Let's do a little fun here. Let's say that Tien was replaced by Frieza. Not to worry, Monica and Broly are still here. So now we have a full set of team. The only difference here in the Tournament of Power is that there are two new characters are here. So for Universe 6, I could easily replace Dr. whoever the red elephant, I don't care his name is. He's easily replaced with Homura. It's pretty obvious. As for Universe 11, however, I did give a teaser of who the new warrior is. You saw the community post. It's Mommy Tomi. Now, if you saw the post in the community post, I did explain her backstory, but I want to tell her backstory right here, but really briefly. So, basically, she's a mercenary, worked for her own justice, fighting criminals, eventually trains hard enough that Belma could sense her energy from a far distance and able to train her up. And now she's here in the tournament. And who she will replace? Well, it's pretty easily just one of the weaker Pride Troopers. You know, the dinosaur got one shot by Kale. Yeah, him. Yeah, so I would say that the two girls, Monica and Homura, will be intrigued seeing this new girl. And for what they know, her energy is almost close to German. So right now, German, Mommy, and Topo catch everyone's eye, and they need to worry about these three warriors in Universe 11. And so, the Tournament of Power begins. Now, it's a lot of difference here because there's new characters. Broly's here earlier, and the Universe 7 warriors are stronger. And you know what? Universe 6 stronger as well because since Homer is here, Hit might be stronger as well. And I did say that too. Since Hit have a student, he might be stronger than Canon. But I'm not going to focus on every single change, so I'm just going to cover the ones that do make a difference. Let's start off by Monica. Since she'll be fighting alongside Gohan a lot and Piccolo, I would say the three trio might knock out so many fighters. And this time, since Piccolo's stronger too and Monica's smarter, they might get rid of the sneaky fighters like Daimon and the lizard invisible guy. So that means Piccolo gets to stay longer. As for Broly, since Broly has not much lack of control of his power, he does, but still not enough. So he stay with Goku and Vegeta, or sometimes with Monica and Gohan, since he's closer to them. And he'll get his race under control, able to use his Travel form to the fullest without losing control. Super Saiyan, maybe, maybe not. Homura will pretty much stay with Hit this entire time, just using time skip to knock out any fighters that she sees. As for Mommy Tomi, unlike Jiren, she actually goes around knocking out fighters as well. And one of the fighters she actually knocked out is being Broly. Broly tried to fight her, but it's pretty much one-sided. And even if Broly somehow goes Super Saiyan, tried to go full power right away, it wouldn't be enough against the mercenary. And so she defeated Broly, which catch Universe 7's eye. They able to defeat Broly, even a Super Saiyan. Yeah, they really need to stay on guard. And right now, Goku wants to fight her, but also he wants to fight that Jiren guy. And so we get to the same battle with Goku versus Jiren, and Monica decided to fight Mommy. Their battles is similar to Jiren versus Goku because Monica had to start off at base, it wouldn't do much, then goes to her super form, then stack Kaioken, then to her ultimate form, and even using God Ki on top of her ultimate form, which that actually pushed Mommy a little bit, but not enough. She would then use Kaioken to more fullest, like she able to learn Kaioken times 50 since she's been training Kaioken for so long. She able to use it at the fullest, unlike Goku. But just like before, she couldn't stand a chance against Mommy, which leads to Homura jumping in, helping her. And even though the two haven't fought together at all since this is their first time, both of them surprisingly have some good synergy. But it still wouldn't be enough against Mommy. As she's about to eliminate the two, Hit gets into the way, saving his student, and it will end up like a similar battle to Hit versus Jiren, which Mommy will be the Jiren part, and Hit would try to fight her, but it would end up the same with Mommy Tomi ended up breaking Hit's time lag and then eliminating him right off the bat, which Jiren doesn't get to fight Hit, but it doesn't really change anything. And so the tournament will continue on with Homura try to avenge Hit, but she knows that she wouldn't stand a chance unless she used her other form. But she's too afraid to use it right now, so she's going to back off for now and just continue taking out the weaker fighters. She could save her for later. And so stuff like Kafla, the sniper, etc. play out the same. And I'll say the change will start when we get to the end of Universe 7, 11, and 6 together. And just like with Homura being there, she's able to save some of her fighters like Kappa and Kale Khalifa, because she's able to save Kafla in a nick of time before their future split up and the Batar Rangers got destroyed. So Kale and Khalifa are able to survive. But I could also say, to give you a little bit more imagination, I could say that Universe 6 will also help Universe 7 to defeat Arinasa. And they will have a temporary alliance because they know that characters like Dispo, Jiren, Topo, and Mami will be a big issue. So they need to work their differences aside and work together. And once they get rid of Universe 11, they can face each other. And so the only fighters left here are Goku, Vegeta, Android 17, Madoka, Gohan, Piccolo, Frieza, Kale Khalifa, Cabo, and Homura. And so the battle begins with Madoka and Homura fighting Mami. Since the two adapt, they will be stronger than originally, like Goku Vegeta did. Goku and Vegeta will fight Jiren for normal. Android 17 and Gohan and Piccolo will be facing, of course, Topo, and the rest of the fighters will be facing Dispo. Dispo, they were able to defeat him, but Kale and Khalifa got knocked out, including Kappa. But Frieza, with the help of the distraction, he's able to eliminate Dispo without needing Gohan's sacrifice. Gohan, Piccolo, and Android 17 will be taking down Topo, which Piccolo ended up getting eliminated, and Gohan has to take cover while Android 17 deal with him. But just like before, Frieza will come in, torment the heck out of Topo, which lead him to go to his God Destruction mode and absolutely mop Frieza. Seeing Topo's God Destruction form, Homura is a little shocked that he has it too. Madoka, hearing this, is also shocked that, what do you mean you have that form? Homura then smirks and then starts showing off her new form that she's been training with, going to her own God Destruction mode. This greatly surprised Universe 7 and 11, which Mami Tomi is actually a little bit surprised and impressed by her power, but she isn't going to let that get into her head. She powers up using more of her power. And Jiren, seeing her form, he actually gets a little more serious with Goku Vegeta since they're a lot stronger than canon. With Vegeta Evolution and Goku's Kaioken, they're able to push Jiren back. And as for the rest of the fighters, they'll keep fighting. Topo would be eventually eliminated by Android 17 and Gohan fighting him, which Gohan, after being pushed so much to his limits and thinking about the hope of his family being erased if he doesn't win this, Gohan snapped and he transformed. But without even knowing it or with any question, he's able to tackle Topo out of the ring with him. Gohan had no idea what form he just used, but the moment he did that, he lost it. And for that moment, everyone's shocked that Gohan's power just came out of nowhere. It's like almost above Goku and Vegeta. No, it is. But of course, Jiren see that this actually distracts him, with Goku and Vegeta letting more direct hits at him. As for Madoka and Homura, the two of them both using their full power and started pushing Mami Tomi even more and more, which she started getting more pressure just like Jiren, which lead her to using her full power for the first time. Now, nothing changed about her, only her difference is her eyes. This is Super Mami, and right away she completely bullied Madoka and Homura around. And at this point, Homura is pretty strong, but her God Destruction form is being overpowered, and eventually she able to knock her out, with Homura decided to give her last energy to Madoka. And same thing is happening to the other side. Jiren is able to overpower the four of them. Just like in the original story, Jiren is completely bullied Goku and Vegeta, making them unable to move. Android 17 sacrificed himself, didn't do much. Then Frieza tried to jump in, but Jiren just slapped him away. Which Vegeta tried to make his last stand, but didn't do anything. Which leads to Goku going Ultra Instinct against Jiren. As for Madoka, she's being beaten around by Mami Tomi. But sensing Goku and Jiren's immense battle, she knows something. If he could break his limits, maybe she could too. But right now, she's losing real badly. If Goku couldn't win, then who will? She's alone right now. she just assumed Android 17 is actually gone, and she actually thinks Frieza is eliminated as well. And if Goku fails, then what use she could do? And this frustrated her, but she realized something. Before the tournament of power, Whis actually revealed something to her. He revealed to her that she's actually not human. Well, she is, but actually a reincarnation of an old deity god, which explains why her forms are different. Her super form, usually humans doesn't have that, and the explanation is because she was actually a reincarnation of an old being. And after realizing this, maybe, just maybe, she could access a form even greater than her super form. And so, with the determination she has, the teaching from Whis, and all her master's teaching, she's able to unlock her goddess form. And now with 4 people all full power, this amazed the god of instructions, Senno, the Grand Priest, and all the mortals. 4 powerful mortals at full power, rivaling the gods. No, probably surpassing them as well. And it's such an explosive battle, with Madoka and Goku actually doing teamwork against both Mami and Jiren. Which the problem is Jiren still refused needing help, which infuriated Mami. And because of their lack of teamwork, Mami Tomi was actually eliminated by Madoka. And this time, without the timer here, Madoka would be more than strong enough to eliminate Jiren himself in case Goku couldn't. And so, Universe 7 wins the Tournament of Power. And it reveals that Android 17 and Frieza are still in the ring. And now we have Madoka, Android 17, and Frieza. Now, who will be the MVP? Obviously, it will be Madoka. So, her simple wish is pretty obvious. Revive all the universe that were erased. Kaname hope one day she'll meet Homura and Mami once again. As for Frieza, well, we give him an A-OK gift, aka the Revival Pass. And Frieza laughs, saying that one day he'll get his revenge, and he'll make sure that the Saiyans and Madoka and Kaname won't ever surpass him again. And with those words in mind, Frieza will go back to his old ways, to his empire. And right now, there's no Broly movie because obvious Broly's here. He was here earlier. But we will continue the arc. It's not over yet. No, this is just the close to the end. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.